Hey everyone, this is Samlock24, and before we go any further, I want to remind you to keep your phone vertical and click that full screen icon on the bottom right. Now, today I'm going to show you a psychic deck, but before we go to that, I just want to go ahead and get you caught up on what's going on and everything, because I didn't upload any videos in the past 2 days. So, when was it? Sunday I was extremely busy with work, and I was just catching up on some emails. And then Monday I just got super lazy. I actually didn't do a single thing on Sunday. Just laid in bed, put Hulu on, and binge watched some Rick and Morty, and that was basically all I did the entire day. I was able to get a full set of, what is it? Well, let me go ahead and show you. And I've been, it's a full set of Bountiful Artemis, and it took me a long time to get it. Where did I leave it? I am working on a deck with it, but so far it's kind of been super unsuccessful because I really can't do anything with it. The deck's it needs a ton of support. I think I made it on this one. Yeah, so this is it, and I think the fact that you start out with 4 cards to begin with, it's really bad for the deck. I was hoping to hopefully make it work, but it turns out that most of the time you're just gonna end up getting destroyed by Naturias or by some high level monster like Blue Eyes. And even though I'm running Super Rush that long, I did test a ton with it, and I can't make it work. I was running a ton of other straight up counter trap cards, but it still wasn't working. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the back for now. I guess it'll just be a project, and to see how if they release new cards, and see if we can do anything with it. But the deck that I'm using today is a psychic deck, and I've been toying around with this deck all day. And I've been trying to make it better, and because I've seen a lot of people have been playing it lately, and I wanted to get on it. And instead of going for like an OTK version, I'm kind of playing it a little bit more control. And this deck's actually really good. I'm playing it in low gold, so I don't know how good it is. It's gonna be in like the higher platinum and legends, and like anything higher than that. But so far I haven't lost a single game. I am running 2 reinforced human psychic Borgs, which they can get massive in this deck. 3 sphere Karibos, 1 overdrive teleporter, 2 destructitrons. Destructitrons, I think they're like the second best card in the deck. Then 3 serene psychic witch, 1 watt psychic fighter, 1 super rush headlong, 3 supremacy berries, 3 enemy controllers, and 1 psychokinesis. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to set the serene psychic witch, and then after that wait for my opponent to destroy it, and then punish them with Destructitron and destroy their back row. And then the sphere Karibos, the rush, the super rush headlong, and the enemy controller, they only have a purpose. Well, that's really just one purpose that they have, and that is to protect this guy. I don't care about anything else. I just let everything else get destroyed. As long as this guy survives, he becomes massive. And once I get him out, and there's already like 2 monsters in the graveyard, it's already at 25. And then if I can get him to survive for 1 turn, he becomes 3,000. And not that many people or many decks can beat a 3000 attack beat stick. So I am running 2 because 3 was kind of cloggy, and I did try 3 for a while, but it really wasn't working that well, so I cut it down to 2, and 2 is just perfect. 2 Destructitrons is just amazing also. And I'm only running that 1 psychic fighter so I can do the overdrive teleporter combo where I can semi-lock the opponent. And I've only done it like 3 or 4 times. Since I'm only running one overdrive teleporter, and I've been playing with the deck like all day. I did play a ton of casual, and then I went into competitive or into rank, But let me go ahead and show you some of the replays, or let's go into a live game, and then after that we'll go into a replay. Alright, so unfortunately my recorder froze, so I wasn't able to get that live. Well, I recorded it. I recorded the live replay, but something happened and I wasn't able to save it, or it didn't save it properly. It's just the sound. So we're gonna go into this replays. Alright, I'm going second. And here, I think I'm gold 3, and everybody's running like a 3rd card deck, so it's nothing special here. I did kind of have a little bit of a hard time because I misplayed, and you'll see my misplay. Alright, so it takes a Psychic Witch. I go ahead and get the Destructotron. I do enemy control, which I think I had because I was going to spend 3,000 next turn. I just try to destroy the back row, but it's a super rush, which is fine. Summon the Borg, activate effect, and I attack the 2 monsters, but the behemoth comes back. He does tribute for the white horn dragon, and I don't know why he's running the shooting star, but maybe I don't know. But he does use it on my Borg, and here he didn't attack with his other dragon. I think he was afraid of my back row, which I only had an enemy controller, so I just attacked. Well, I think that was actually a misplay. I should have just switched it to offense with enemy controller and then attack over next turn. And that kind of ended up costing me a lot. But I did get Serene Psychic Witch, and he quits. And because I was gonna enemy control and take over the dragon. Right, against this Yugimoto. I'm barely built sleepy, and it's like super early. It's like about 10:30. I'm already falling asleep. Alright, so I did get two witches, which is fine. And he just sets and sets, which it's fine with me. I set another witch, and it's actually a mirror match. Well, it's not. It's kind of a mirror match. We're both playing psychics. She attacks. I go ahead and get a Destructotron because I can get rid of the back row. Witch comes in, Destructotron comes in, destroy back row, and get rid of the other back row. Or summon the Psychic Witch. And here, that was another misplay, that switching or summoning that in attack mode. I was thinking that guy was a 16, and I was going to crash with Destructotron, but it was at 17. Alright, let him attack the Witch so I can go ahead and get another monster out. I get another Cyborg, and then I super rush, and then I enemy control the other one, I think. But here he telekinetic shockers. He uses the effect to get his monster to survive. I wasn't planning on taking that extra damage because my Destructotron did get destroyed. But I am able to get the 2 Borgs out. I can go ahead and activate Supremacy there and activate both Borgs to go over 25. I summoned to kind of semi-lock him, the what Psychic Fighter, and I think it ended up working out because he really can't do anything. And I only used the enemy controller there because I knew he didn't have anything else. Otherwise, I wouldn't have used it. And everybody down here is playing Subtle Kaiba, which it kind of puts the Psychic deck at a little bit of a disadvantage because, like I said, if they summon that Blaze a little bit early, you kind of have to fight an uphill battle, and you have to kind of think about your moves carefully so you can get your Borg to be over 3,000. And I am running enemy controller and Super Rush Headlong, but the Blue Eyes deck runs what is it, that counter trap card, I can't remember it off the top of my head, that negates basically anything, affect monsters, spells, and traps. So every now and then the enemy controllers and the Super Rush Headlong doesn't work out. Alright, go ahead and shoot for the Overdrive Teleporter. Activate the Watt Psychic Fighter to send back that sphere, gain back life points. And get an attack. No, he's really low. And he does activate Tone Dragon in tribute for a huge flame attack beat stick and Dark Storm Dragon. And here I had to kind of maneuver around the Dark Storm Dragon because I had to find a way to get over it. And the way I was gonna get over it was with a Borg. So I do have to kind of play around with the Karibos. And I can go ahead and attack over the first monster, and then I had to defend that. Activate the Struck Trance effect again. Get rid of the back row, and get the Borg over 3000. Attack, and then attack again. So if you know how to play the deck, or if you play really smart, the deck's extremely good. But if you haven't been playing the game for long, I think that you're better off with just a standard Blue Eyes deck, because you do have to think of your or the plays that you're gonna make. Otherwise, you will lose with this Psychic deck. And I did make another previous version that's a little bit easier to use, and basically you were trying to OTK with the Overdrive Teleporter. But this version, you do have to think of your moves and how you play the deck. Because otherwise you're gonna lose bad, and I think that's what I enjoy about the deck, is that that you do have to think about it. Otherwise, it doesn't go well for you. Then against the Ninja, Serene Psychic Witch's effect activates, get that Destructron. I do Sphere Karibu because I don't want to take damage. Destructron comes in, I take or try to get rid of both the back rows, which I'm not sure why he didn't activate the Adhesive Trap Home. Then Borg's effect, I have to go ahead and go over to that. I thought he was going to have like a straight up ninja deck with ninjutsus and stuff, but then I realized he had a 30 card deck, so it wasn't going to be much. Not saying that they're bad, maybe they're just the beginners and they're just trying to get there. And eventually they will. But anyways, I think that's it for the deck. Let's open some packs. I think I have 210. We can open 4. Might as well. Let's see if we get anything good out of this one. Alright, so that's looking good. Oh, awesome. So I got that Silent Magician level 8, that's cool, I guess. If I get I'm gonna go ahead and reset the box, and if I get another one, I might try the deck out, but I don't know, I'm not a big fan of it. But I mean, if I got it, I might as well try it out. Deep Diver. And Dark Blue Dragon Knight. Alright, so one ultra rare, I guess it's fine. Nothing else. I guess I'll go ahead and reset the box and see if we can get another Silent Magician. Most likely tomorrow. When does the sale ends? Let's take a look. September 7th. So we'll have tomorrow. We'll do some pack openings tomorrow. And then if I can try to make that Bountiful Artemis deck work, we'll do that. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. If you enjoy this video, leave a like. If you dislike, leave a dislike. And I know I'm kind of sound like I'm falling asleep, which I'm kind of for some reason. I am. I don't know why. It's really early. It's 10:35. I usually go to sleep at 12. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow.